Now then, so for today, my adventure is a bit of fast packing, I would class it as. So I've packed as light as possible. Got the OMM Classic 25, so 25 litre backpack. I'm down to, without water and a little bit of food, I'm down to about 4.5 kilos on this. So I have ditched a lot of the kit that you'd normally use. And I'm going to head out to Thruscross Reservoir, which is it's a beautiful place. We call it Echo Lake, and I'll probably show you that later on. Got the dog with me, old Bluey dog, and he just loves getting out, so we're both happy. Although it's a fair trek over there, but anyway, we'll see how we get on. Right, get on. Well, I made it alright. It wasn't too bad running, a little bit boggy here and there, but generally it's been alright. I've done about 10k to get here, and I've got about another, it's about 5k sort of running around it to where I want to go, but the sun's out, it keeps bouncing off the reservoir, which is really nice, so it's just giving me a little bit of heat just to warm me back up again. So anyway, because it is pretty chilly, to be honest. It's about it's probably about 9 degrees now, but it's going to drop to about 6 overnight, it said. So anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah, these woods are absolutely perfect for just sticking a hammock. I could come here later, but the sun, I might not get the sunset here, that's all. But it's definitely a nice place because you get to overlook all this. Beautiful. And this is why we call it Echo Lake. Woo! Woo! Awesome, eh? Get outside, this is what you get. Just have to do it. Beautiful. just sheltering under this rock here, just out of the wind a minute, because it's stripping me of my body heat. It really is. So I'm just going to have to be a bit careful because I don't want to get cold before I get myself sort of settled ready for bed. I do have my down jacket. I think that's an essential part of your kit on any occasion really, regardless of weather, because it can be really cool on a night anyway, especially with the wind. So anyway, I'll get my down jacket on, and I'll also get my leggings on. I've got some leggings to put on because being in shorts it is chilly. I hope I'm going to be warm enough tonight, because I've only got my my sort of like summer sleeping bag really. It goes down to about 6 degrees, which is what it's going to be tonight, but then there's the wind chill to add to that. It is going to be in my Hunker bivvy bag, which will add another layer, and obviously that's windproof, which is a good thing for today. But I think I'll manage. Should be right. Yeah, there's some lovely woods around the reservoir, and it's actually quite nice because I'm out of the wind now, so definitely feeling a bit warmer. And if you look above my head, you can see, I'll show you, all these trees swaying away. That's all I can hear, the wind. Beautiful is that. That's worth it. Amazing. Yes, it goes. Woo! Yep, just a big kid. Living a simple life. Right, while I'm out of the wind, I just thought I'd go through what is in my pack. This is the OMM Classic 25 litre bag. This is the older version. There's a new one out at the minute. You still can buy this one. I think you can get it for about 50 quid, which isn't too bad, I don't think, for a lightweight bag. So, pair of gloves, something I always carry, and this is a brilliant little stuff sack for it actually, just keep it dry. But I always take a down jacket. So this one's like, I'd say a medium weight jacket, and it's a mountain equipment one. I actually think it's a sample, this, of the Juline jacket, but I only got it for about, I think I paid about 35 quid for it, so for a near £200 jacket it does me absolutely perfect for all my adventures really. I have got a lighter weight jacket than this, another mountain equipment one, but anyway, so I always carry a jacket, a little stuff sack for it to keep it dry because you don't want to get it wet. Next up I've got the Thermarest. I think it's a Pro Lite 3. It's a fairly old mattress is this one, but and I think it's a women's. I think maybe just because it's pink. I mean, a bit ridiculous anyway. But what I'll do is I'll put this inside my hammock as my underlayer, because if you're sleeping in a hammock you have to have something under you because it is freezing. The wind just strips the heat from your body, because you compress all your sleeping bag, your down and your jacket, whatever you're wearing, you compress it all and you've got such a thin layer against the outside underneath that the wind will just constantly take heat away from your body. So that's what that's for, to stop that. I've also got a waterproof stuff sack here, in which I have got my DD Superlight Hammock. Now that is tiny, and it's an absolutely brilliant hammock. What I've done is, because it's you know, just coming out of winter now, there's no sort of biting bugs or anything, so normally what you do is you'd have a bug net with it, which actually sits over the top of that, but I just thought, because tonight I won't need it, I've just not bothered packing it. But as you can see, it's absolutely tiny as that one, super lightweight, nice bit of kit really. And then I've got my mountain equipment. This is the 0200 down sleeping bag, so it's super lightweight is that one, compresses down to nothing, and it is, I think, let me just have a look at the rating on it, but I'm pretty sure we can go to, so 60 degrees Celsius for comfort, 2 degrees limit. So tonight it's going to be probably about 6 degrees, but we do have the wind to consider because it's actually quite breezy, so that'll strip me a little bit of my heat. So anyway, that should be alright tonight. I'm going to put that on anyway, which is my Hunker bivvy bag, and that's again tiny little bit of pack size is that one, very lightweight and worth it, because I think it's like less than 400 grams that one. What else do I have in here? I've got my, I can't sleep in a hammock without a pillow myself. I always want a pillow, but that's my Sea to Summit blow up pillow. Again, super lightweight, packs to nothing. And then I have my PJs. So I've got a top and a pair of leggings which I'll sleep in, and obviously always take a pair of socks, especially in a hammock, and that is pretty much it. I've got water, I've got the dog's sleeping mat, I've got the dog food, I've got my food. I've gone for like an army ration pack today, purely because you can eat them cold, so it just means I don't have to carry any of my cooking equipment. And then I always carry a knife, always, because you just never know when you need a knife. And just a couple of odds and ends, nothing too exciting, a battery or two, head torch, and that's pretty much it. So pretty lightweight. So now what I need to do is get myself ready to pitch this hammock, and I'm just going to do it 30 yards away from here, but it's just a bit breezy down there because here I'm actually in the woods, whereas just out there it's straight onto the lakeside. So anyway, hopefully it'll be warm enough. I'm sure I'll survive. Anyway, I'm gonna go get myself sorted over there and get my leggings on. It is windy. Well, I'm set up and the wind's died down a bit now, so that's made me happier. Got my hammock up. Inside I have Hunker bivvy from Alp Kit on the outside, the mountain equipment 0200 I think it is, sleeping bag. I've got my pillow to go in there, which I've not done yet, and this is the Thermarest Pro Lite 3 women's regular. I've had this a few years, so it's an old model is that now, but it still does the trick and still going strong. And this is my outlook. Absolutely awesome here. So the sunrise will be over there, and that's where I'll be looking out in the morning. Loving it. Yeah, you can't beat this. Seen a few people walking around today, but everyone's gone home now, so only me. And plenty of birds squawking away. But I'm just going to chill out, just enjoy it. Peace and tranquility. Come out to filter some water with my Sawyer Mini. Fill this up now, and then I've got this for extra. There we have it. Water. Just that last little bit of light. And I'm just heading back. And I'm going to have some food and then get in my sleeping bag done for the night. So what I've done is here, because it's a little bit exposed, I've just built this for the dog, so he can have his mat on the floor under my hammock, and then just a little bit of a windbreak. It's not too bad at the minute, but I just I don't want him getting cold in the night, so just trying to help him out a little bit. My little bluey dog. So this is dinner. I've got a bean and pasta salad, which is a ration pack that they can be eaten cold, as can these Spanish style grains, which are just cheap and cheerful to bulk it out. Just filtered that water, so with my little Sawyer Mini, so I am ready to go. It'll do just to keep me going till morning anyway. And for morning I have got some muesli, which you just add water to. Well, this is going to be a long night. The wind has been coming through in waves and just battering me in this hammock, shaking me all over, and as the material actually flaps, it's vibrating all the way through, and I can just feel it straight into my ear on this pillow. So it's going to be waking me up all night, I think. Anyway, I'm on the edge of being too cold as well, so I just have to be careful, and I've got to make sure that I stay on this mat, because as soon as like my shoulder drops off, I can really feel the cold. So hopefully I will make it through until the morning, but I'm happy, all is good. So it's time to rest these old bones, all on my owns. Morning flowers. Well, that wind just totally died off to nothing, so it's just totally still and beautiful. I slept okay. I kept waking up quite a bit. It did slightly start raining, just splitting, but luckily I got away with that, because obviously I don't have a tarp or anything, and I was on the edge of being chilly, so yeah, not the most comfortable night, I would say, but it's alright. The dog slept under me and he's just come to this side now. Hey Blue? Very good boy. So yeah, he's happy. He's just growled once then because there's an early morning runner going past, so he just let me know that someone was around, which is good. But I'll just show you these views. It's totally still is the reservoir, and all I've seen is just the odd few ducks swimming past. Going back to Thermarest when I was a kid. Well, you can't beat that for peaceful. Just a chorus of birds. Yeah, this down sleeping bag, I've actually just tested it to see if it'll fit in this one that my jacket goes in, and that's how small it is. It's that mountain equipment 0200, but it's pretty good, the fact that it compresses down to that. Not a bad shout for a lightweight down sleeping bag. This backpack, the OMM Classic 25, this is the actual structure for it. It's just a piece of hard foam which folds out, so it's almost a sleeping mat, that just enough to sort of get your shoulders onto and camp out if you're really desperate. So it's not a bad bit of kit really. I put it in my hammock last night and just had it resting up on the side, so if I was like, my shoulders were against it, it just kept it a bit warmer, that's all. So not bad. Right, last bit to get packed up, then I'll be on my way. You can't beat this. Perfect. Well, that's us all packed up. Not a mark. And we're ready to go. Ready, Blue Dog? Hey? Come on then. Let's go. Well, that was the most peaceful morning I think I've ever had. Lake view and just all those birds just twittering away, squawking. I'm gonna crack on and get home now. It is so nice to get outside. It looks better, but it's like I'm drawing saw teeth on my Strava. Off you. That's the last one, and I'm going to go jump in the tarn. I fancy a dip. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm so getting in there now. No messing about, let's do it. Right, I'm not going to mess about with this. I'm nearly home. Let's take the watch off. Blue, no. Whew. Get outside. Woo! That's what it's all about. Start again. Refresh. I'm just clearing a future camp spot here. Keeping the dog entertained. You are funny. So I set off with the idea of packing up as light as possible to still have a comfortable night's sleep on a wild camp. So a bit of fast packing really. So I got this backpack, 25 litres. I didn't quite use 25 litres to be honest, but the weight before I put in food and water was 4.5 kilos, which isn't bad I don't think for running. It's been fairly comfortable, I've not had any issues at all really with it. The only thing I would say about the comfort side of it, if I'd have had a better sleeping bag that would have just kept me a bit warmer through the night, that's all. But other than that, absolutely awesome. Such a peaceful morning after quite a crazily windy night. But thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe and like the video, it definitely will help. I'm going to continue adding more from Bushman and Blue of all our different adventures together. Rightio then, city.